I apologize for the lateness. This is Naruto 645. So basically, we start off with Minato thinking about Kushina and once again being pretty emotional and soft, thinking about how Naruto reminds him of Kushina, which personally I didn't really get too much. Next we get Naruto with all his power in Biju mode, and we get the reactions once again of his power, even Sasuke saying like basically, when do you get this strong? This is an amazing amount of power he's controlling. So Naruto decides he's going to attack Obito, and right before he does, we have the second Hokage, Tobirama. He chimes in and he's just like, oh, you couldn't have forgotten that you can't use normal jutsus, right? Which is basically what all of us were probably thinking. And then one of the reasons I didn't think this chapter was all too great, we find out that Naruto actually did forget. You know what? I could tolerate a lot in a lot of animes, things like that. Maybe a few forgetting things, but something as big as that he literally learned maybe a few minutes ago to be forgotten, I'd have to categorize that as a little bit irresponsible. Alright, I'm gonna attack Obito with my Biju mode. With Biju mode? You remember you can't do that, right, Naruto? Yeah? Either way, moving on. After that, we get Kuruma, well, Naruto's Kuruma. I'm giving him the idea that he could merge his Sage mode with his Biju mode. Which brings me to point number 2 in the chapter that kind of got on my nerves. We're this far in Naruto, this far in the war, this far into it where he could use both these techniques, and you are telling me it did not occur to him or anyone else that he might be able to use both of them? Am I the only one who initially, as soon as he started using the Fox's power, thought that he should fuse them, if not that he had been using them already? It's just a bit silly to me, but either way. So he goes on to explain how he might be able to do it, and Naruto remembers with Nagato when he was angry at him that apparently this happened with his eyes. See, back then with Nagato and Naruto, after he defeated Pain when they were talking, was when I used to watch the anime like religiously, like I at least watched every episode like twice. I loved it. But I don't recall his eyes really doing that, so that maybe might be some BS that Kishi probably put in just to like make the story a little better. Doesn't bother me too much, but I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. I just don't remember that being in the anime. Either way, we found out that it was harder to do Sage Mode because the fox didn't want to share Naruto. That's cute. And also, Naruto's fox commented on the friendly tone that he's been talking to him with, because he was being cheeky with him. Either way, so next he decides to do it, and he pulls it off quite easily. So he's in Sage mode right now, also while he's in Biju mode, and Minato and his fox decide they're going to help out, and basically Naruto and Minato do a huge Rasengan, and Naruto puts some of his sage, I don't know, his sage, some sage essence, a dash of sage, I don't know. But yeah, he puts some sage, whatever you want to call it, into it, and they go for the attack. Tobirama teleports them, goes to hit Obito, and his shield cracks, but ultimately the attack failed, and it didn't really do much damage. Which also doesn't do much sense to me, because that giant Rasengan seemed to do as much damage as the spit that the frog threw at the shield before he went back to his own world, which I would think, a huge Rasengan with the Fourth's power, Naruto's power, the full Fox power, and some Sage Mode power might be a bit stronger than that, but apparently not, right? So, since that attack wasn't effective, they decided that they would do a Biju Bomb and add some Sage into that. So they did that, and they're about to launch it. Obito sees this and decides that he can't afford to waste any more time, and activates the Infinite Tsukiyomi, which concerns Madara, which I don't know why it should. It's a little bit confusing to me why he would be concerned over that. I think a good reason would be that he's not able to fight Hashirama anymore, but I don't know if it's any other reason. I would have to say it's a bit stupid. Because, he's kind of supposed to be the mastermind. I don't know why he'd be scared of his own plan. Either way, while Naruto's fusing the chakra with the Biju bomb, uh, we see Sasuke, and he's kind of like in awe of his power still, and shaking. Now, he may be shaking because he's angry that Naruto has surpassed him, but nonetheless he's shaking, right? So we see Sasuke there, like, concerned that he has so much power, and maybe Sasuke doesn't have that much power even with his Eternal Mangekyo. Who am I kidding? Not a maybe. At this point, Naruto far overpowers Sasuke in my mind. And after Obito decides to use his thing, we see the Jubi starting to come out. So I guess the plan is actually going to commence now. So that was basically the chapter. You know, I think it moved the plot along. It had some things in it that I liked, but honestly, it had a lot of stuff that I thought was a bit confusing, even a little bit stupid. So I'm going to ask you guys these questions. Feel free to answer in the comments. Do you think Minato has Sage Mode? I don't think so, but do you have any reason to why he wouldn't? Let me see it in the comments. Also, do you think that Kushina had any control of the fox at all? Because I don't see much other reason Minato would be relating Kushina to Naruto while he's fighting, at least. Also, how do you feel about the whole eye thing that may or may not have been in the anime, and the whole Madara being concerned thing? Do you feel a little bit of BS anywhere? Also, the whole Naruto forgetting thing. How do you feel about that? And lastly, Dash of Sage. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the lateness. I started school this week, so it's kind of slow on these things. So, thanks for watching or waiting if you did. Sorry if I had you waiting. Till next time. Later.